Hello, everyone, and welcome to a divine channeling that Source wanted me to title Taking the World Stage. I was meditating and asking if there was anything that Source wanted to bring forward for me, that God wanted to express to me so that I could better myself and be of better service to all of you. And what's really going on were the questions I was asking. And then I pulled these cards from the Silhouette Tarot, and all of the channeled messages that kept coming to me and the things that I've been dreaming about all came out in these cards. And then God, Source, said to me, you need to share this. So this is a channeling from the divine about what's going on in the world, where we are headed as a collective, meaning the ones that are awake, the ones that are awakening to their truth, to love, to the light, to the unity consciousness. And then some just extra messages from Spirit, and it's pretty fascinating. And then I also have some other cards of what is working to manifest out of all of this. Okay, so we are going to start. These were the three main messages. So it was the Five of Wands, the Death card, and the Seven of Cups. These were the three main messages that came forward. And then these are the supporting messages for each row. So I started with the Five of Wands, which is a battle. A spiritual battle, a battle with others, competition. I'm going to one up you. I'm better than you. I know more than you. The opposition, the separation. And I know all of you have been feeling this, and it's time for that to change. But this is the energy right now of majority of the world. And we're going to go over here. Now, I'm not going to single out any one person. I am not a political person at all. I don't get involved in that. But energetically, I can feel into leaders, presidents, rulers, emperors, whatever it may be. The people in charge in majority of the world, not even just the United States, which I'm sure that we all have opinions on that and feelings on that. It's this King of Swords. But this King of Swords is like, everything stops here. You cannot progress further. I am going to control you by manipulating you and coming at you, attacking you in any way that I can to get my way. But I'm also going to dazzle you with treats and things that seem like I'm giving back, but in reality, I'm just humoring you. In reality, it's a form of control. So you've got this battle, right? I want to keep, this is the shadows, right? This is the distorted energy that's swirling around in our world. Okay. So this is that toxic energy. Like, I'm the one in control. I'm the ruler. You must believe what I say. I'm going to program you. And while you're sleeping, because you see there's Z's up here, while you're sleeping, Seven of Swords, I'm going to sneak away with stuff. While we're distracting you with drama and falsities and lies and manipulation and attacking, right? Bullying. We're going to do that to distract you. We're going to show you images of things that trigger you. We're going to share what we want to share so that we can still manipulate you and keep you in under our umbrella of fear, which is an illusion and a false reality. So there's a lot of sneakiness. There's a lot of manipulation and mind games and just lies. Look, it's like Pinocchio, right? And then here's the Seven of Wands, this attack, this needing to stand your ground. And it's like treating people of the light, people that know the way to unity consciousness, like they are going to burn them at the stake, like they did, the witches of other times, right? It's really toxic energy. It's very controlling, manipulating, mind games, psychological warfare. And there's definitely spiritual warfare happening. So it's like coming in from all areas, attempting to keep people boxed in fear. But we're going to, give you stipends and have these stimulus things that I don't even know if all of them are real or what. All of these advertisements that are out there, if you've seen them, at least in the United States that I'm aware of. And like, this can be this, and usually the 6 of coins is like generosity, reciprocity, but it's not. It's a manipulating way. We're going to give you something shiny. We're going to tell you we're going to give you something free. Oh, you want us to control everything because then you'll have, everything, but we're going to be in control. You can't go beyond that. And so while you're sleeping, we're, brewing up some shit and we're not really for you. We're just hosing you over. And that, take that all as it resonates. And then this is the world stage, right? And then we're going to take it a little personal. And when you take it personally, you can apply it to your personal life, right? Because this is how we change things. So when we bring all of the shadow energy to the light in our own personal life, and I want to remind you that when you change yourself and you transform things and you take your power back and master your mental body and find the balance of your head and your heart and become this sovereign, king, this fair king and truthful king, right? The key to doing that is to remind yourself that first and foremost, you did the best you can and you learned a lot and everything is enriching, but you've got to do this. And when you change yourself, you really truly are that important. You help everyone else around you change. You help humanity change. And every person that wakes up and steps into their power and truth and realizes that when we unify, we can overcome all of this, right? We're going to talk about that in the next row. You got to do it yourself first. Where in your life maybe is there toxicity surrounding you? In the workplace, friendships, family, this feeling that you always need to compete and be better, that there's the battle, the toxicity. Where is that? Where can you take your power back and be you and stand up for what you believe in? What do you need to walk away from within you and around you that is deceptive and that is manipulative? Because this also speaks of a plan here. When you walk away from things that aren't serving you, there's a plan to move you forward. Where in your life can you find more balance with your physical body and with your generosity with others? Do you need to ask someone for advice? Because this can be advice, right? Where in your life can you nurture your inner child so that you can really rise up here? Because it's important to have fun, right? Equal give and take. Where in your life is there not equal give and take? These are all things to look at because this is going to help you transmute that energy, the lower vibrational energy, into the light and take your power back and get the clarity. Communicate clearly, right, with this king energy. Now we're going to move to the second row here, taking the world stage. So there is an incredible rebirth happening. And of course, literal death and transitioning, leaving this body, but we never really die, right? Turning into pure positive energy. That is definitely happening. And I'm sending love to everybody that has lost a loved one, people they care about, and everyone in the world, right? And as we move out of the old energy and the old manipulative, toxic ways, right? And we have this clearing, we're rebirthing. And during the clearing and the death process, this tower comes in and really shakes stuff up. Because if we're being shown over and over and over again that the old ways aren't working, that the outdated programs are just keeping us stuck, that fear really is an illusion, that we're not separated and we need to come together, if we don't listen, as a collective, like the majority, like the tower comes in, it has to clear away the things that aren't serving us. Epiphanies, the aha moments, right? All is happening for you. But this is what's happening on the world stage, is a lot of destruction, literally and metaphorically, but it's a clearing away. And look at all that bright, brilliant light behind it. You see? It's like, and then the foundation is strong. Your foundation is strong. Our foundation is strong. We are doing good here. There is more light than dark. So we're moving out of this darkness into the light. And it may be very shocking, the things that are revealed in your, in the world stage, like things just changing, like, whoa, I didn't expect that. That definitely potential there, right, for that, of course. And I think that's going to happen all over the world. Shocking things, revealing things, getting to the core of it all so that we can, shave off the things that aren't working or blast them off, whatever needs to happen. And then there's this strength card. And it's a really lovely, interesting, perfect description for this. When we go through this death process, right? The caterpillar becoming a butterfly and kind of coming out of that uncomfortable chrysalis. And then it's like, whoa, everything changes. Everything swirls around. You don't know what's up and what's down. And this is like, you're throwing out the old ego-centered, fear-based beliefs and mindsets and energies. And it's like everything's up in the air. And it takes a lot of strength to do this. But you're finding the balance. Masculine and feminine, just like, wow, the feminine enveloped in the feminine collective, right? As the feminine rises up, which is what's happening now, just surrounded with love, full of love, wants to express love, is that compassion. And then the masculine energy is being, this love is reaching up to the masculine in the collective. And then the masculine is surrounded by this really beautiful sacral chakra, passionate, creative energy that's going to help balance this love and the passion, right? And so the masculine and feminine feeling this passion, but bringing it into a balance and centering it in love instead of the flip side of the coin, instead of the fear and the manipulation and the crazy emotions and the reactive energy and the warlike energy, right? It's bringing this, see how it's infused with this love, and it's bringing, that's what's helping bring everything into balance. So the more you're centered in love, the more that you're focused on your creative passions and your fire, right? The better off everyone else is. And that's what's happening, is you're realizing, whoa, okay. And then moving into this victory energy, this peaceful energy, supported by spirit. So as a collective in this world, we are moving towards victory and love. And this is what we're leading with. And you see how this energy, the manipulative, toxic, I want all the power type energy, is like blocking forward movement of humanity. Okay. This king, this leadership is going this way and following their heart with an open heart, a balanced emotional body, emotional mastery, emotional intelligence, this giant cup, and sharing it. Because as I lead the way with my heart and do the best that I can, and I lead with love instead of ego, all of my love then infuses into everybody that's following my lead. So we are moving into a new earth, as everyone keeps saying, as earth expands and grows, as we expand and grow, into a new way, led by love and fueled by spirit, versus being led by the ego and fueled by greed. Big difference there. As a collective, we're moving forward towards love. in your own personal life, let's make it personal now. Let's take the middle row and make it personal. You're going through an incredible rebirth. And there will be a little shakeups and epiphanies and ideas and clarity and everything coming your way so that you can find the strength, find the peace, find the balance, and move forward in victory, being recognized, being blessed with love, a path you will love, infused with love, peaceful times. A masculine coming to offer you love, father healing the masculine. Very important right now, healing the masculine as the divine feminine rises. So you may be experiencing or experience soon some things that you weren't expecting, but it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Trust your heart here. And then the third message is with the Seven of Cups energy. And this to me is like kind of like the news and social media. Okay. Coming through big time right now, taking the world stage. So we're going to take the world stage right now. News, social media, propaganda, that type of stuff. And it's like, it's really important for us as a collective to take a step back and say, wait a second, who's wearing what hat? What do I believe? What are these people saying? It's like every single person out there is a mere reflection to you, right? To us as a whole, as the world. Like, what are we doing? Just kind of stuck in this sort of illusionary reality. And as a collective, us waking up, we're stepping back and saying, no, I get to decide what my truth is. I get to choose what hat I want to wear and how I want to express myself in the world. And nobody else gets to choose that for me. As a collective, we're moving into a gorgeous new cycle here with the Empress energy. This is the rebirth. The divine feminine rising, being open and receptive and loving and generous and kind and knowing our worth, that there's enough abundance for everybody and that we're unified and we're not separated. We're not manipulating people. It's not necessary. That's another world that we don't want to live in. This is the new world. This is the new earth. Nurture yourself and others. I mean, that's the energy. Be kind. Share resources. Share wisdom. For the world, there is a more balanced path opening that we can all embark on that's infused with unconditional love. Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins. So this new cycle is going to present a path forward where we come out of hibernation, because this is the hibernation card and the Hermit card. So they're both very similar energy. As a collective, it is time to make the decision to expand, to grow, to be open, to receive, to embark on this new path, balanced and poised, ready to go. You've got this. We've got this. We're finding our groove. And we've learned a lot from these different energies. And it may be important right now to you that you hibernate a little, go within. Take a little time for yourself so you can do some clearing, some healing, write some things down. But as a collective, we're coming out of hibernation, out of the cave, following the light, taking our wisdom with us and speaking our truth, unifying, healing, being of service. That's really important, being of service to others. And this healer's path that I believe we're all on. So big decisions being made and moving towards love, healing, growth, wisdom, expansion. Now let's make it personal. Where in your life are you not making the decision you need to make? You have options, choices. It's time to decide. You are worthy. There is enough abundance for everyone. You deserve beautiful things. Love is coming your way when you open up to it. When you nurture the divine feminine within, everything changes. There's a new path opening up for you. You'll be able to balance everything. It's a more balanced path. It's better. It's infused with love. It's grounded. It's stable. You're safe to come out of hibernation. You have everything you need. Follow the light here. Do the healing work that's required. Go within. Everything you need is within you. Your entire universe is within you. And when you change, you, just you, and you heal and you restore yourself and you replenish yourself and you move forward towards the light, towards love, you help everyone around you and the collective as a whole change and grow and move on. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, just what an incredible message. And what was on the bottom, and I said advice, like what's happening, what's manifesting. And the Page of Wands came out. Okay, so we're going to put it here. The 10 of Swords came out. The 10 of Wands came out. So we've got the Page of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. And then we have the 9 of Cups. And just look at the hat that you are choosing. It's incredible. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is here with the King. You see? So this was at the bottom of the deck. That it is our opportunity as a collective to do something new, to look at life and situations through the eyes of a child, through the eyes of Source, through the pure, divine, loving eyes of Source. This is a new path, and there's going to be a lot of growth on this path. There's a lot of potential on this new path, this new idea, this new way, following the light, doing it different. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So it's time for something new. The 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands is what's happening right now. It's incredibly tough energy. It could be personally for you, but in the grand scheme of the world stage, it's time to end this. It's time to step into our power and drop these burdens. But man, have we grown. Look at all this growth from all these burdens and all these challenges and all this toxic energy that's really, truly just exhausting. We've learned so much. We're so much stronger as a collective. And look at this giant stag with, bull stag type energy. And then there's tiny little cute little bird there. Just, it's the gentleness and it's the kindness and it's being humble and it's helping others along the way. So everything we've been through is helping us charge forward with all of this wisdom and growth and spirit with backing us up towards emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, wearing the hat that we want. Growing our heart space, right? Your wishes are coming true. Your dreams are coming true. And then the masculine and feminine uniting in this King and Queen of Cups. The King and Queen coming together to share the love. The divine loving Father and the divine loving Mother coming together to share love with us. To lead the way with love. This is very much Lemurian energy I'm feeling. Where that connectiveness and that respect, that telepathic communication, that trust, that open-heartedness. What a beautiful energy that we're moving into, but man, has it been tough. And it will continue. There will be challenges, but we can make it. When our focus is determination, and when our focus is on love and growth and feeling fulfilled ourselves, right? Because 9 is very independent energy. And then sharing that with others, sharing that with humanity, uniting the masculine and feminine energy within you for this new start, and going towards love and sharing love. I mean, divine partnership. And then a special card that flipped out, which is fascinating, is this one. And I'm going to read what the author has to say in the Silhouette Tarot, because this is a very special card. And look, wearing a hat. Okay. And this is the heart. He put on his top hat. Back to the inner world represents the quiet blue. It seemed to reveal his tranquil heart. It's the reverse meaning of this, and what needs to be transmuted if you're resonating with the reverse meaning is thinking too much and being indecisive. So it's time to feel into the heart, right? That's why this is the heart card, and not think too much. Be logical, but not think too much. Not let your ego get in the way. So moving into an inner calm and peace and having an independent thinking mind. And I thought, how interesting is that? It's a heart card, right? And this is what we're moving towards, and this is what we need to move towards, is love, following our heart, leading with our heart, right? Leaders that lead with their heart. And it says independent thinking mind. And you see how up here was the manipulation, where they're manipulating with fear, right? Psychological warfare, control. Have an independent thinking mind. And you know how you do that is you feel into your heart. That's where your truth is. I mean, wow, incredible. I hope you enjoyed this channel message. I am so thankful. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. And we're just going to get some final messages for you to round this out from the Earth Magic. Spirit wanted me to pull some cards from this deck. Okay. So this is about this King and Queen of Cups here. And the heart energy, okay? New moon promise. The promise has been made. You're always connected. You're never separated. There's new beginnings coming for this, for your love, with your lover, and the mountain of strength. Yeah, we all have what it takes to climb the mountain. You have what it takes to make it to the top of the mountain. And you're gaining strength by doing this. But yeah, that's the mountain that we're all climbing. And then the bottom is the forest energy that says just breathe. Connect with nature. Just breathe. Breathe in the healing and the new life, and breathe out all that's not serving you. So we're just going to read a little bit from here for fun. So we're going to do the new moon promise. This is the time to launch a project, a new relationship, or renew something that has been put aside for a later date. With your intention and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself, that which you desire will manifest. The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into your full awareness. The next step is to put into action what is required to fully realize this idea. So what can you put into action to realize? A promise has two meanings. It can be a commitment and guarantee to yourself or someone else that a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that something specific is expected to happen. When your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to have happen, there will be fulfillment, and the promise is kept. And the mountain strength. It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. Be the rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. Okay, stand steady. And that makes sense with what's going on and what we talked about. And then the underlying energy, the forest, just breathe. Through prayer and action, we can express our gratitude to these tree beings for the many gifts they provide, not the least of which is contributing to the very air we breathe. Things are different after a walk in the forest. So I feel this is saying, take a walk, appreciate what you have, turn your prayer into action, express gratitude for Mother Earth, for the oxygen that the trees provide for us, and the gifts and the healing. And just take a big breath of new life in. I'm sending you all so much love.